Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome back to the 2001 season in Payoff Pitch Baseball. Tonight we are at Turner Field in Atlanta, Georgia for a National League East matchup between the Florida Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Looking at the standings in the NL East, the Marlins are currently in second place in the division with a record of 37 wins and 32 losses. They are 8 games ahead of the third place Braves in the division, who come in with a record of 29 and 40. Both teams are looking up at the first place Montreal Expos, who have a record of 41 wins and 30 losses here so far in the 2001 season. We're expecting a sellout here at Turner Field tonight, so without any further ado, as the fans file in, let's jump into the action here in the top of the first. Starting pitcher for the Atlanta Braves tonight is Greg Maddux, one of the greatest of all time. 17-11 with a 3.05 ERA, 233 innings pitched, 220 hits, 20 homers, 27 walks, 173 strikeouts in 2001. Let's meet the Marlins lineup he's got to keep in check tonight. Leading off, Luis Castillo is at second base, John Mabry is in right field, Cliff Floyd is in left field, Mike Lowell's at third base, Preston Wilson's in center field, Charles Johnson is catching, Derek Lee is at first base, Alex Gonzalez is at shortstop, and A.J. Burnett, the starting pitcher, is hitting off of pitcher hitting card number 3. And that is the Fishies lineup that Greg Maddux has got to keep in check tonight. Leading off for the Marlins tonight is Luis Castillo. Maddux is a righty. No homers, 50 walks against right-handed pitching for Castillo in 2001. We are using red, blue, and white dice tonight. Braves are the home team. Marlins trying to make up some ground on the Expos in the National League East. Braves trying to get back in the race. Which team will succeed? Maddux will look into Paul Bacco for the sign, and only the dice know which team is going to make up ground in the East. And the only way to find out what they know is to go to the first pitch. So, Castillo and Maddux, take it away. Let's play ball. We'll get started with a 5 for an in-play 66. That'll be grounded over to second base. Getting to that one for the Braves is going to be Quilivio Veras. He'll make the throw over to first for out number 1, and we are underway here at Turner Field. John Mabry will take his turn for the Marlins. 6 homers, 10 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Maddux will get the sign from Bacco once again. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 92. That'll be flied into right field. Getting under that for the Braves will be Dave Martinez. He will make the catch for out number 2. 2 outs will bring Cliff Floyd up to the plate. 22 homers, 30 walks against right-handed pitching, in 2001. Maddux will get the sign from Bacco, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 98. Fly ball into right field. Once again, coming under that will be Martinez. He will make the catch. That will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins here in the top of the first. Score is now Florida 0, Atlanta coming to bat. Starting pitcher for the Florida Marlins tonight is A.J. Burnett. 11-12 with a 4.05 ERA, 173 and a third innings pitched, 145 hits, 20 homers, 83 walks, 128 strikeouts in 2001. Let's take a look at the Braves lineup that Burnett's got to keep in check tonight. Leading off, we've got Quilivio Veras at second base. B.J. Suroff is in left field. Andrew Jones is in center field. Chipper Jones is in right field. Chipper Jones is at third base, actually. Dave Martinez is in right field. Rico Brogna is at first base. Mark DeRosa is at shortstop. Paul Bacco's catching, and Greg Maddux is hitting off of pitcher hitting card number 9. Leading off for the Braves tonight is Quilivio Veras. Burnett is a righty, 2 homers, 20 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. As I.D. Jester now joins us here at Turner Field. Should be a good game. I'm looking forward to a good one tonight here, Jester. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 11 is a wheelhouse 51. That'll be a little bit too high. That'll be hit hard, but right back to Burnett. He will flip that over to first for out number 1 in the inning. B.J. Suroff, now the batter. 10 homers, 26 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Suroff hit all of his homers against right-handed pitching. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 12. Swing and a miss by Suroff. Strike 3, that is out number 2. That'll be a foul tip back into the glove of Johnson for strike 3. 2 outs, and Andrew Jones, now the batter for the Braves. 29 homers, 46 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson, and he will pitch. 4 is a tough 16. Swing and a miss by Johnson. Struck him out, and that will retire the side. Just like the Marlins, 1, 2, 3 go the Braves here in the bottom of the first. No score here in Atlanta after 1. And if you want to see more Payoff Pitch Baseball, check out Jester's replay of the 2018 Atlanta Braves. So tonight we've got the Braves on the board 17 years before that replay. And so far, as I mentioned, the Braves are having a forgettable replay in the National League East, at least in 2001. Top of the second will bring Mike Lowell to the batter's box for the Marlins. 14 homers, 35 RBIs in 2001. Let's call a spade a spade. This whole replay is pretty much drunk off its keister. With at least looking at the standings. Maddox will get the sign from Baco, and he will pitch. 6 is an in-play 3, and Lowell will smack that one into the gap. That'll get to the wall. Lowell will be safe at second with a leadoff double. A leadoff double will bring Preston Wilson into the batter's box. 18 homers, 22 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Lowell, not a threat to go anywhere on the base paths. Wilson, also not bunting. He's going to hack away. Maddox will get the sign from Baco. Fans here at Turner Field hoping for a big-time pitch from a future Hall of Famer. Maddox will set, and he will pitch. 10 is an in-play 2. That is not the big-time pitch that they had in mind. I think we should have specified that that's going to be a double. That'll bring Lowell in, and that'll give the Marlins a 1-0 lead. Stadium groans. Ugh. Wilson takes over at second as Lowell scores, and Charles Johnson, now the batter for the Marlins. 17 homers, 27 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Maddox in a bit of trouble here after giving up back-to-back doubles to lead off the second. Maddox will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is an in-play 77. That'll be a fly ball into center field. Getting under that one is going to be Jones. He will make the catch for out number 1 on a. I'm going to double check on a. That was an in-play fly ball, but I think. And an F8, the runner on second advances to third. Okay, so yeah, that'll be an F8, and Wilson will make third on the play. So Wilson will take third on the fly ball into center field. Out number 1, Derek Lee, now the batter for the Marlins. 15 homers, 34 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. The Braves will bring the infield in, trying to prevent the run from scoring. As Troy Sawyer now joins us here at Turner Field, just making sure that everything is not frozen on me here. Because sometimes that happens, and I don't see it until the middle of the inning. Maddox will get the sign from Baco as fans here at Turner Field are very nervous. Maddox will set, and he will pitch. 6 is an in-play 63. That'll be a fly ball into right field. Getting under that one is going to be Martinez. He will make the catch for out number 2. And that's on, let's see, if the batter was wheelhouse or patient, I don't think, nope, 6 was in play. So all the pitcher results, the runner on third base scores. Wilson's run rating is high enough. He will score on the sac fly. That'll be 2-0 in favor of the Marlins. Stadium groans. Ugh. That'll bring Wilson in to score. 2 outs in the inning, though, and the batter now is Gonzalez. There's Alex Gonzalez. 7 homers, 20 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Maddox will get the sign from Baco. 2-0 Marlins. Top of the second. Helps if I move the at-bat marker over. Maddox will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 81. That'll be a fly ball into center field. Getting under that will be Andrew Jones. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 sac flies by the Marlins. It is now 2-0 Florida as we get set for the bottom of the second. That is, as usual, way too many 2s. Bottom of the second coming up, and Chipper Jones will lead off for the Braves. 30 homers, 61 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. By the way, thanks for the kind words about enjoying our top 100 all-time board games, Troy. Back to the bottom of the second here at Turner Field, as Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a patient 94. Jones not that patient against a righty. That's going to get lifted into left field. Floyd doesn't have to go too far for that one. As Jones got under it, Floyd will make the catch for out number 1. Dave Martinez, now the batter. 2 homers, 19 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a patient 48, and that's going to be a base hit for Martinez. He will have a 1-out single. Infield set for double play depth. Rico Brogna, now the batter. 2 homers, 10 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Martinez, not a threat to steal. Brogna is going to swing away. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. Boxcars is a tough 17. Swing and a miss by Johnson. Strike 3. That's out number 2. Two outs in the inning, and Mark DeRosa, now the batter. 1 homer, 4 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a patient 46, and that's going to be just a little bit too high. That'll be grounded over to first. Grabbing that is going to be Lee. He'll wave off Burnett coming over to cover the bag, take it himself. That will retire the side. Nothing across except the hit for the Braves. Still 2-0 Florida. It's now 2-0 Florida after 2. Top of the third coming up, and A.J. Burnett leading off for the Marlins. We have seen pitchers helping their own cause during this replay, so let's not discount the possibility. Let's not discount the possibility of the pitcher, of Burnett, getting on base himself. Maddox will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is an in-play 61, not this time. That'll be grounded over to second. Picking that up is going to be Veras. He will make the play for out number 1. Castillo, now the batter. Castillo is 0 for 1. Maddox, looking in at Baco for the sign. He will set, here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 6 is an in-play 41. That'll be grounded right back to Maddox. Very good fielding pitcher is Maddox. He will take his time, throw that over to first. That'll be out number 2. Two outs in the inning, and the batter now is Mabry. Mabry tonight is 0 for 1. Maddox will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. Snake Eyes is a patient 55, just barely that patient. Plunk, ouch. Maddox, rare in his control, but he hits Mabry. That'll send Mabry to first. Batter with 2 outs is Floyd. Floyd is 0 for 1. He flew to right his first time up. 2 outs, top of the third. Marlins lead 2-0. Maddox will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 70. That'll be grounded over to short. Picking that up is going to be DeRosa. He'll take his time, make the throw over to first, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except the hit batter for the Marlins. Still 2-0 Florida as we get set for the bottom of the third. Yes, indeed. Thanks, Troy. Bottom of the third coming up, and Paul Baco taking his turn in the batter's box. 2 homers, 16 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Looks like my stream was a little bit naughty, dropping some of my frames, but not too many. Just enough for me to register a number. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 3 is a tough 76. That'll be a ground ball over to short. Grabbing that with no problem is going to be Gonzalez. He'll make the play for out number 1. Greg Maddux now taking his turn at the plate. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a patient 1, and wow, Maddox is actually that patient to get a walk out of it. Infield set for double play depth. Veras now the batter. Veras is 0 for 1. 1 out here, bottom of the third. Maddox at first. Veras the tying run. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a tough 80. That'll be a fly ball into center field. Wilson will get under that for the Marlins. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Suroff, now the batter with 2 outs. Suroff struck out his first time up. Burnett trying to get around a 1-out walk of Maddox. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 55, and he will get around it. That'll be grounded over to third. Lowell there. He'll make the play over to first with no trouble. That will retire the side. Only the walk of Maddox across for the Braves here in the bottom of the third. Still 2-0 Florida after 3. Top of the 4th coming up, and we've got the middle of the Marlins order. Here's Lowell. Lowell tonight is 1 for 1. He's got a double, and he scored the first run of the game for the Marlins. Actually, he scored the first run of the game, period. Maddox looking at Baco for the sign. Maddox will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 29. Called strike 3 on Lowell. That'll be strike 3 for out number 1. Maddox not known for... Well, Maddox has 173 strikeouts, so I guess a control strikeout pitcher in this case. But that'll be out number 1 as a curveball catches the black. Here's Wilson. Wilson tonight is also 1 for 1 with a double, and he scored on a pair of sac flies. Maddox will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 29. Called strike 3 on Wilson. 2 outs in the inning. Wilson doesn't like the call either, but he's out on strikes as well. Here's Johnson. Johnson is 0 for 1. He had the first sac fly. That moved Wilson over to 3rd. Maddox will get the sign from Baco, and he will pitch. 6 is an in-play 59. That won't help him. That'll be lifted into right field. Going back for that one is Martinez. He will make the catch. That will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins here in the top of the 4th. Still 2-0 Marlins as we get set for the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th brings us to the heart of the Marlins order. Here's Andrew Jones. Jones is 0 for 1. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a tough 32. Called strike 3 on Jones. Jones doesn't like the call, but he's out for out number 1. 4th strikeout of the night by Burnett. Here's Chipper. Chipper is 0 for 1 as well. Burnett looking in at Johnson for the sign. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a patient 1. Chipper will head to 1st. That's ball 4. Changeup misses the zone. 2nd walk of the night given up by Burnett. Infield set for double play. Here's Martinez. Martinez has a single tonight. Chipper not a threat to steal. Martinez not a bunter. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a tough 95. Fly ball into right field. Mabry getting under that one for the Marlins. He'll have no problem with it. He'll make the play. That's out number 2. Here's Brogna. Brogna is 0 for 1. Burnett gets the sign from Johnson once again. He will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. 6 is a patient 76. He's not that patient. That'll be lifted into center field. Wilson there. He'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across except the 1-out walk for the Braves. Still 2-0 Florida after 4. Top of the 5th coming up, and we're looking at the bottom of the Marlins order. Here's Lee. Lee tonight is 0 for 1. Maddox will get the sign from Baco. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 7 is a tough 21. Swing and a miss by Lee. Strike 3. That'll be out number 1. Here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 0 for 1. Got a little bit of a pitcher's duel here at Turner Field tonight. Maddox will get the sign from Baco, and he will pitch. 3 is a ballpark check. 66 for a righty is in play. A 57. That'll be a ground ball over to third. Grabbing that will be Chipper. He'll make the throw across the horn for the second out of the inning. Burnett, now the batter. Burnett is 0 for 1. Maddox will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 33. Swing and a miss by Burnett. That will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins here in the top of the 5th. Still 2-0 Florida heading into the bottom of the 5th. That is the 4th strikeout by Maddox, all of which have been in the last 2 innings. Okay, Digital Diamond, if you're quite through... Bottom of the 5th also brings us to the bottom of the Braves order. Here's DeRosa. DeRosa is 0 for 1 tonight. 2-0 Marlins here in the bottom of the 5th. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is an in-play 49. That'll be way too high. That'll be lined to shortstop. Putting up his glove in self-defense is Gonzalez. Pow! The ball will slam into it for out number 1. Here's Baco. Baco tonight is 0 for 1. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a tough 60. And Baco will fight that one off. He'll have a base hit out of that. Infielder is going to bring the corners in, expecting the bunt, because next up is Maddox. Maddox tonight walked, and Maddox is an A. Yeah, they're going to have Maddox lay down the bunt here. That'll be a good sacrifice right back to Burnett. Burnett will only have the one play over to first. 2 outs in the inning. Baco will take second on the sacrifice by Maddox. Two outs in the inning. Batter now is Veras. Veras tonight is 0 for 2. Baco at second with the first Braves run of the game. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th, though. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a ballpark check. 46, he's batting lefty, is in play. And a 38 is going to be too high. That'll be popped up on the infield. Castillo will get under that one at second base. He'll make the play, and that will retire the side. A hit and a sacrifice hit, but the Braves can't do anything with it. Still 2-0 Florida after 5. Top of the 6th coming up brings us to the top of the Marlins order. Here's Castillo. Castillo tonight is 0 for 2. 2-0 Marlins, top of the 6th. Relatively fast-moving game tonight. Maddox will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 12. Swing and a miss by Castillo. Strike 3. That'll be out number 1. Here's Mabry. Mabry today is 0 for 1. He's been hit by a pitch today. Rare from the wily Maddox. Maddox will get the sign from Baco, and he will pitch. 11 is a wheelhouse 92. That'll be way too high. That'll be lifted into right field. Martinez, back for that one. He's near the track. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Stadium size. Phew. That was a pretty long fly ball by Mabry. 2 outs in the inning, and here's Floyd. Floyd tonight is 0 for 2. Maddox will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 3 is a ballpark check. 47 is in play for Floyd. Just misses a wheelhouse. But a 6 will be plenty to put Floyd at second base with a double. That'll bring up Lowell, who's got a double of his own. Lowell's 1 for 2. Maddox will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 4. Swing and a miss by Lowell. Strike 3. That will retire the side. Nothing across except the 2-out double for the Marlins. Still 2-0 Florida as we get set for the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th coming up brings us to the top of the Braves order. Here's Suroff. Suroff is 0 for 2 tonight. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. 2-0 Marlins, bottom of the 6th. Burnett trying to stay in control of this one. Burnett will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a patient 60. That will be a fly ball into left field. Floyd, back for that one. He'll make the catch. That will be out number 1. Here's Andrew Jones. Jones is 0 for 2. He's struck out twice tonight. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a tough 67. That'll be a base hit for Jones. He will have a 1-out single. The infield will set up for double play. Here's Chipper. Chipper tonight is 0 for 1 with a walk. Andrew Jones, not a threat to steal. Chipper got enough power. He's swinging away. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a tough 50. That'll just barely be a base hit for Chipper. Grounder right up the middle. Runner on first advances 2 bases. Jones will go to third. Chipper will go to first. And all of a sudden, the Braves have the go-ahead run coming up to the plate in the form of Martinez. Martinez tonight is 1 for 2 with a single. The Marlins are going to stay. They're going to stay at double play depth. They're going to trade. They'll trade the run from Jones to try to get out of the inning. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a patient 10, and instead, he is going to walk the bases loaded. Bases are full of Braves. The batter now is Brogna. Brogna tonight is 0 for 2. The Marlins are going to stay at double play depth. Actually, if they miss a double play, they potentially, This is a decision for the Marlins. Do you bring the infield in, or do you try for 2? I think here, the infield in could potentially be trying for 2. Tough decision for the Marlins here. What do they do? I'm trying to find my infield in chart. So I know I've got that hiding here somewhere. Here we go. You know what? They are going to actually bring the infield in. They don't want to risk a big single potentially scoring 2 runs. And a missed double play doing that. Fans here at Turner Field are on their feet hoping for a big-time hit here in the bottom of the 6th. Andrew Jones at third, Chipper at second, Martinez at first. No place to put Brogna. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 6 is a patient 44. That is a base hit by Brogna. Let's see, runner on first advances 2. That's a sharp liner into center field. Both Joneses will score, actually. Martinez will go to third. Brogna will go to first. We are tied at 2. Stadium cheers. Yay! Batter now is DeRosa. Now the infield will have to play in. They can't afford to let the go-ahead run score here. DeRosa is 0 for 2. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. Tied at 2 here, bottom of the 6th. Burnett will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a patient 71. That'll be grounded over to second. Picking that up is going to be Castillo. The throw is going to come to the plate. On an 8, batter on third is out at the plate. So Martinez is out, coming to the plate. So that's going to be a G4-2. That'll be 2 outs in the inning. DeRosa will reach first. So Martinez is thrown out. 2 outs in the inning. And yep, just making sure we got all that straight. 2 outs, batter now is Bacco. Bacco tonight is 1 for 2 with a single. Burnett cannot be happy with seeing his lead evaporate. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 79. That'll be a fly ball into center field. Wilson will get under that for the Marlins. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. But Atlanta ties the game. 2 runs on 3 hits and a walk. We are not at a 2 at Turner Field after 6. This is shaping up to be another good one, folks. As Philip Reynolds now joins us here at Turner Field. Yep, we've got a good close game here. We are not at a 2 as we get ready for the top of the 7th. Leading off for the Marlins is Wilson. Wilson tonight is 1 for 2 with a double, and he scored a run. Tied at 2, top of the 7th. Maddox will get the sign from Bacco once again. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 92. Fly ball into left field. Coming under that one is going to be Suroff. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Here's Johnson. Johnson tonight is 0 for 2. Maddox will get the sign from Bacco. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 8 is a tough 19. Swing and a miss by Johnson. Strike 3. That will be out number 2. Here's Lee. Lee is 0 for 2 tonight. Maddox will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 70. Just misses a base hit. Instead, that's going to be grounded over to second. That'll be a little dribbler at Veras. He'll make the play over to first. That will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins here in the top of the 7th. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Saying, take me out to the ball game. I will take a small break. Don't forget, we will have Ultra Quick Baseball after tonight's game. And for once, no product unboxing coming in tonight. Our next game will be Wednesday night because there is no baseball on Tuesdays. We will be at Wrigley Field in Chicago, Illinois, not too far from my neck of the woods, as we've got a very big game in this area where the Milwaukee Brewers are taking on the Chicago Cubs. Ben Sheets will be on the mound for the Brewers on Wednesday night, and Jason Beret will be up for the Cubs. That should be another good one, a big National League Central matchup here on the channel. Bottom of the 7th coming up brings us to the bottom of the Braves order, and the Braves are going to let Maddox bat here to lead off the 7th. Maddox tonight doesn't have an official at bat. He's got a walk and a sacrifice hit tonight. Bottom of the 7th, we are tied at 2 here at Turner Field. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is an in-play 33. That will be a ground out. That'll be grounded right back to Burnett. He'll flip that over to first for out number 1. One out, here's Veras. Veras tonight is 0 for 3. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a ballpark check. 26, he's lefty. That's a wheelhouse. And a 45 is going to be just a little bit too high. That'll get popped up on the infield. Calling everybody off is Gonzalez. He'll make the play at short. That'll be out number 2. Suroff, now the batter. Suroff is 0 for 3 tonight. Struck out, grounded out, and flew out. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 12. Swing and a miss by Suroff. Strike 3. That will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Braves here in the bottom of the 7th. Still tied at 2 at Turner Field after 7. Top of the 8th coming up, and we're going to get some activity in both bullpens. First for Florida, Florida's going to get Dan Michelli warming up. These are more, Florida's going to get Dan Michelli warming up. As for Atlanta, they're going to get, Mike Remlinger warming up. Leading off the top of the 8th for the Marlins is Gonzalez. Gonzalez tonight is 0 for 2. Maddox will continue to pitch the top of the 8th. We'll see how long he lasts before Remlinger comes in. Maddox will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 43. Called strike 3 on Gonzalez. Gonzalez doesn't like the call, but he's out. That'll be out number 1. They're going to let Burnett continue to pitch. The Marlins are going to let Burnett continue to pitch. Burnett tonight is 0 for 2. Maddox will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is an in-play 46. That'll be too high. That'll be grounded over to third. Grabbing that is going to be Chipper. He'll make the play over to first for out number 2. Castillo, now the batter. Castillo's 0 for 3 tonight. Maddox looking in at Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is an in-play 44. That's going to be grounded right over to first. Grabbing that is Brogna. He'll wave off Maddox coming over. Take that to the bag himself, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins here in the top of the 8th. Still knotted at 2 as we get set for the home half of the 8th. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and we've got the heart of the Braves order. Here's Andrew Jones. He is 1 for 3 with a single tonight. Burnett continuing to pitch. Michelli and Remlinger continuing to throw in the Marlins and Braves bullpens respectively. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a patient 25, and Jones will lead us off with a walk. That'll send the infield straight to double play depth. Batter now is Chipper. Chipper tonight is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 3 is a tough 89. Grounded over to short. Picking that up is going to be Gonzalez. We'll see if the Marlins can turn the double play. That will be a 7 or less on 2d6. No! Andrew Jones will be thrown out. Chipper will make first on the fielder's choice, so the relay won't be in time. That'll be out number 1. Chipper turning on the Jets to make it to first. He will take over at first for Andrew Jones, but there is one out in the inning. Batter now is Martinez. Martinez tonight is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a patient 81. Fly ball into center field. Wilson getting under that one for the Marlins. He'll make the catch, out number 2. Batter now is Brogna. Brogna tonight is 1 for 3. Burnett will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a patient 85. Brogna's not that patient. That'll be grounded over to second. Castillo will get to that one with no issue. He'll make the throw over to first, and that will retire the side. A walk is the only thing the Braves get. We are still knotted at 2 after 8, where we have the age-old question to answer of, will we see some top of the 9th inning magic? Top of the ninth coming up, and we're going to see a pitching change here for the Braves. Maddox has done a masterful job, but he's going to come out of the game. Coming in to pitch for the Braves is going to be Mike Remlinger. 3-3 with a 2.76 ERA, 75 innings pitched, 67 hits, 9 homers, 23 walks, 93 strikeouts in 2001. His job is to keep this game right where it is so the Braves can hopefully for their sake, get some bottom of the ninth inning magic. Leading off for the Marlins here in the top of the ninth is Mabry. Mabry tonight is 0 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch though. Remlinger will get the sign from Baco. He will set and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 4. That'll be an ugly swing by Mabry. That'll be strike 3 for out number 1. Here's Floyd with 1 out. Floyd is 1 for 3 with a double tonight. Remlinger will get the sign from Baco. He will set and he will pitch. 5 is a tough 2. Another ugly swing by Floyd. That'll be strike 3. That's out number 2. Here's Lowell. Lowell is 1 for 3 with a double, but that double was a lifetime ago at this point. Remlinger will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 58. That will be a fly ball into right field. Under that is going to be Martinez. He'll make the catch, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins here in the top of the ninth. Still tied at 2, where now we have to see if we'll see some bottom of the ninth inning magic. Burnett is going to come out of the game. The Marlins are going to go to the bullpen as well. Coming in to pitch for the Marlins is going to be Dan Michelli, 0-5 with a 6.93 ERA, 24 2/3 innings pitched, 29 hits, 5 homers, 11 walks, 31 strikeouts in 2001. His job is to get this game into bonus baseball. As I'm sure you guys are enjoying this one, hoping that we get a little bonus baseball tonight. Leading off tonight is DeRosa. DeRosa tonight is 0 for 3. Michelli will get the sign from Johnson. Tied at 2, bottom of the ninth. Michelli will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 51. Just misses a hit. That'll be grounded over to third. Picking that up is going to be Lowell. He'll make the throw across the horn for out number 1. Baco, now the batter. Baco is 1 for 3 with a single. We're going to have some activity in the Braves bullpen as getting loose for Atlanta next is going to be the Braves are going to get Kerry Lichtenberg warming up next. Michelli will get the sign from Johnson as Baco waits for the offering. Michelli will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a ballpark check. 37, oh boy, that's wheelhouse for Baco. A 44 is going to be just too high. That'll be grounded over, that'll be hit hard, but it'll be hit right to Lee. Lee will wave off Michelli coming over. He'll take that to the bag himself for out number 2. Remlinger is going to come out of the game. The Braves are going to go to the bench. Coming in to pinch hit for Atlanta is going to be... Coming in to pinch hit and take over in left field, assuming this game goes to bonus baseball, is going to be Wes Helms. 5 homers, 14 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Helms' job is to try to finish this game right here. Michelli's job is to get us to bonus baseball. Let's see who can get it done here tonight. Michelli will get the sign from Johnson. Fans here at Turner Field are on their feet. Michelli will set, and he will pitch. 11 is a patient 93. Not that patient. That's a fly ball into left field. Back for that is Floyd. He will make the catch. That will retire the side, and we have got bonus baseball tonight. As 1, 2, 3 go the Braves here in the bottom of the 9th. Tied it 2 at Florida. Tied it 2 here in Atlanta after 9. And you are seeing that right. We have got bonus baseball here tonight. Braves need a pitcher. Coming in to pitch for the Braves tonight is going to be Kerry Lichtenberg. He'll be the 3rd pitcher for the Braves tonight. 3-3 with a 3.02 ERA. 59 2/3 innings pitched. 50 hits, 4 homers, 30 walks, 56 strikeouts in 2001. Also Wes Helms is going to take over for Surhoff in left field. I'm just waiting for Digital Diamond to get caught up here because I know my lineup is all set to go. Leading off for the Marlins is Wilson. Wilson tonight is 1 for 3 with a double. Lichtenberg will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a patient 83. That'll be a ground ball over to short. Grabbing that is going to be DeRosa. He'll make the play over to first for out number 1. I should mention also my house rule around fast score is in effect. So if this game gets through 12 innings, I will be finishing it with a clutch roll in fast score. Which in fast score, the Marlins do not want to get that far. They want to end it right here. Batter now is Johnson. Johnson tonight is 0 for 3. Lichtenberg will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. Atlanta actually doesn't want to get that far either, but they have the advantage. Although they're both terrible in fast score. Snake Eyes is a wheelhouse 65. That'll be grounded over to second. Veras will get that one for the Braves. He'll make the catch. He'll make the play for out number 2. Florida is a -4 in clutch roll and a clutch roll in fast score. Atlanta's a -2. So both teams suck, but the Braves have the advantage there. Here's Lee. Lee tonight is 0 for 3. Lichtenberg will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a patient 3. Lee will trot to first with a 2-out walk. Batter now is Gonzalez. Gonzalez tonight is 0 for 3. 2 outs here, top of the 10th. Lichtenberg will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is an in-play 61. That'll be a fly ball into right field. Under that one is going to be Martinez. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side here in the top of the 10th. Nothing across except the walk for the Braves. Still tied at 2, heading into the bottom of the 10th. Free baseball coming in. Could be an 18-inning affair. It won't be an 18-inning affair, Jester. Like I said, my fast score house rule is ready to go. I don't want this to be an 18-inning affair. Leading off the bottom of the 10th for the Braves, we're back to the top of the order. As Michelli coming out to pitch again. Here's Veras. Veras tonight is 0 for 4. Michelli will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a tough 39. Called strike 3 on Veras. That'll be out number 1. Here's Helms. Helms tonight is 0 for 4. Michelli will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 83. That'll be a ground ball over to short. Gonzalez will grab that one with no issues. He'll make the throw over to first for out number 2. Here's Andrew Jones. Jones tonight is 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Michelli will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. Snake Eyes is a defense check. Let's see who we're checking for Florida. Error on the pitcher. Michelli, his error rating is a 1. Uh-oh. This could be trouble. That's a 91. He's not going to make an error, though. That'll be a ground ball. Michelli will take his time, throw that over to first. That will retire the side, and we have got more bonus baseball here tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Braves here in the top of the 10th. Still tied at 2 after 10. I'm beginning to think neither team wants to win this game. We're going to get more activity in both bullpens as the Marlins are going to start off with getting... they're going to start off with getting Braden Looper warming up. Actually, that's the Marlins. As for the Braves... the Braves are going to get... the Braves are going to get Jose Cabrera warming up. And actually, the warm-up is particularly important for the Marlins because Michelli is going to come out of the game. The Marlins are going to go to the bench for a pinch hitter. Let's see who the Marlins want to use to pinch hit here for Michelli. The Marlins are going to go to... Marlins are going to go to Dave... they're going to go to Dave Berg to pinch hit. 4 homers, 11 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Tied at 2 here in the bottom of the 10th. Or the top of the 11th, actually. Lichtenberg will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is an in-play 25, and Berg will lead us off with a base hit. Sorry, just making some notes on my score sheet. Infield will go to double play depth. Batter now is Castillo. Castillo tonight is 0 for 4. Lichtenberg will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a patient 44, and that's going to be a walk. The Marlins have something going on. 2 on, nobody out here in the top of the 11th. Dangerous situation if you're a Braves fan. Batter now is Mabry. Mabry tonight is 0 for 3. He's been hit by a pitch, though. The only hit batter for either team. Berg at second, Castillo at first. Mabry, not a bunter. He's going to swing away. Lichtenberg will get this sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 59. Called strike 3 on Mabry. That was a huge K by Lichtenberg, but that will be out number 1. And that'll bring up Floyd with 1 out. Floyd is 1 for 4 with a double tonight. Another double here could potentially be devastating. Lichtenberg will get the sign from Baco. Fans here at Turner Field are on their feet. Lichtenberg will set, and he will pitch. 9 is an in-play 16. Base hit by Floyd. Let's see what happens here. Opposite field liner into left field. Runners move up 1 base. But that will make the bases full of fishies. Infield must come in. Batter now is Lowell. Lowell tonight is 1 for 4 with a double. And they're going to leave Lichtenberg in to pitch to Lowell. Lichtenberg will get the sign from Baco. Fans here at Turner Field are hoping for a big-time pitch. Lichtenberg will set. He will pitch. 4 is a patient 67. That'll be a ground ball over to second. Grabbing that is going to be Veras. The throw will come to the plate. That's a 7. That should be... Batter on third is out. If the bases are loaded... Okay, if bases are loaded, roll a D10. If it's higher than the... If bases are loaded... Okay. So yeah, runner on third is out. So that'll be a G4-2, 4-2, and then we've got to roll a D10. If it's higher than the runner's run rating, then that's going to be a 4-2-3 inning-ending double play. And it won't be Lowell. Let's see, if higher than... Okay, so batter's safe at first. So that'll be a G4-2, 2 outs in the inning. But the bases are still loaded. So Berg is out. Castillo, everybody else moves up. Batter now is Wilson with 2 outs here in the top of the 11th. Wilson tonight is 1 for 4. And with a double. Apparently still standing that neither team wants to win this game. Floyd waits at second, Castillo at third, Lowell at first. Lichtenberg will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 33. Called strike 3 on Wilson. That will retire the side. 2 hits and a walk, but the Marlins leave him loaded here in the top of the 11th. Could that come back to haunt them? We are tied at 11 here, and we are tied at 2 and heading into the bottom of the 11th. Stadium size. Phew! Talk about high drama here. Free baseball is still going on here, Philip. Marlins need a pitcher. Coming in to pitch for Florida is going to be Braden Looper. 3-3 with a 3.55 ERA. 71 innings pitched, 63 hits, 8 homers, 30 walks, 52 strikeouts in 2001. His job is to try to get us into the 12th. Braves are looking to end it here before we get to the clutch roll and fast score. That'll be after next inning. The Braves are the middle of their order coming up. Here's Chipper. Chipper tonight is 1 for 3. He's got a single and a walk tonight. Looper will get the sign from Johnson. Fans here at Turner Field are on their feet. Looper will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 32. Called strike 3 on Chipper. He can't believe it, but he is out on strikes. 1 out in the inning. Martinez, now the batter. Martinez is 1 for 3. He's got a single and a walk tonight. 1 out here, bottom of the 11th. Looper will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 19. Swing and a miss by Martinez. Strike 3, out number 2. Brogna, now the batter. Brogna tonight is 1 for 4. 2 outs here, bottom of the 11th. Tied at 2. Looper will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a ballpark 0-0. We've got a ballpark rare play with the bases empty. Here we go. A 55. Weather, you've got to be kidding me. Weather takes a turn and game is delayed by rain. Stadium with the roof suffers a power outage. Roll a D6. If the result is 1 or 2, no effect on the game. If it's 3 or 4, there's a lengthy delay and both pitchers must be replaced. If a 5 to 6, game is postponed. Recorded as an official game of 6th inning or later. I'm ignoring that rare play because we're tied. I'm going to roll. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll again on the rare play. If I get that again, I'm going to ignore it. If not, we're going to resolve it as is. A 78. Okay, this we can work with. Batter grounds sharply down the right field line. Thinking the ball is foul, the batter does not run to first base. The ump rules the ball fair, and the batter is thrown out by the right fielder. Wow, what a lapse in judgment by Brogna. That will retire the side. As 1, 2, 3 go the Braves here in the bottom of the 11th on a lapse in judgment by Brogna. Stadium barfs. Blah. We are still tied at 2 here in Florida, or in Atlanta, after 11. I'm going to have to enter that as an F9 because G9 won't work. Because I can't use a G9. We have got more bonus baseball for you here tonight. Wow. Lichtenberg is going to come out of the game. The Braves are going to go to the bench, or are going to go to the bullpen. That's coming into pitch here in the top of the 12th is going to be Jose Cabrera. 7-4 with a 2.88 ERA. 59 and a third innings pitched, 52 hits, 5 homers, 25 walks, 43 strikeouts in 2001. So now as a reminder, if we end the bottom of this inning with the game still tied, I am going to do a clutch roll and fast score to close this one out. I'm going to get my ticker dice ready to go here for that. I have never had to invoke that fast score house rule before. This will probably be the very first time I have to use it. Batter now is Johnson. Johnson tonight is 0 for 4. Tied at 2, top of the 12th. Cabrera will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 94. Fly ball into left field. Helms will get under that one for the Braves. He'll make the catch. 1 out in the inning. Here's Lee. Lee tonight is 0 for 3 with a walk. Cabrera will get the sign. Actually, we're going to get some activity in Florida's bullpen as well. As getting loose for Florida is going to be... the Marlins are going to get Ricky Bones warming up in the bullpen. Cabrera will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a tough 46. Called strike 3 on Lee. Strike 3, curveball catches the black. That'll be out number 2. Gonzalez, now the batter. Gonzalez tonight is 0 for 4. Cabrera will get the sign from Baco. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 15. Swing and a miss by Baco. Struck him out, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins here in the top of the 12th. We are still tied at 2 as we get set for the bottom of the 12th. Looper is going to come out of the game. The Marlins are going to go to the bullpen. Trying to get us to a clutch roll and fast score for Florida is going to be Ricky Bones. 4-4 with a 5.06 ERA. 64 innings pitched, 71 hits, 7 homers, 33 walks, 41 strikeouts in 2001. Good grief. Leading off for the Braves is DeRosa. DeRosa tonight is 0 for 4. Bones will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a patient 5, and DeRosa will lead us off with a walk here in the bottom of the 12th. Infield set for double play. Batter is Baco. Baco tonight is 0 for 4. There's 1 for 4 actually with a single. DeRosa at first, not really a threat to steal. Bones will get the sign from Johnson, and he will pitch. 5 is a patient 56, and Baco's going to have a double off of that one. Liner into left center field is cut off by the left fielder. Runner advances 2 bases. So that'll be a D8 or a D7 actually. Infield has got to play in. Cabrera is going to come out of the game. The Braves are going to go to the bench. The Braves are going to bring out Brian Jordan to pinch hit. 17 homers, 21 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. I'm marking this one as a Game of the Year candidate. Bones. Fans here at Turner Field are on their feet, hoping the Braves can finish this one here. Bones will get the sign from Johnson. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 10 is an in-play 47. That'll be grounded right back to Bones. We've got a potential play at the plate. The throw has got to come to the plate. That's a boxcars, and I think we've got to play at the plate. So Jordan will end up safe. Of course, this is coming down to a play at the plate. So Baco will end up at third as well. But we've got to see what happens with DeRosa, as we've got a play at the plate coming up. Okay, so it's been a while since I've had to use this chart. So compare the 2d6 total to the runner's base running. If the 2d6 is greater than the runner's run rating, he's out. If it's less, and it is, DeRosa's safe at the plate. Throw is not in time. The Braves will win this one by a final score of 3-2 in 12 innings. Stadium cheers. Yay! Final line score will be coming up. So we're going to call that a 1v1. Because that's the only way I can get this to go correctly. Wow, what a game this one was. I'm going to start doing cleanup while Digital Diamond finishes making this official, so we can get our aforementioned final line score. So Brian Jordan ends up being the hero here in the bottom of the 12th inning. For the Braves, 3 runs on 7 hits and no errors. For the Marlins, 2 runs on 5 hits and no errors. Winning pitcher tonight is going to be Jose Cabrera. He'll get the win. Ricky Bones will take the loss in this one. But as you guys know, after all of that, we are not done yet because we still have Ultra Quick Baseball by Downey Games after I finish up a little bit more cleanup. What a game tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of extended Monday Night Baseball here on the channel. Oop. Let's see. Yeah, that was a good game. I think I'm just going to use the same dice for the Cubs being the home team on Wednesday. So we'll leave those out. Ticker dice, right. As I send one of my ticker dice flying, of course. It is now time to see how the rest of the majors fared, and to help us out, we're going to go to Downey Games' Ultra Quick Baseball and clutch results from Fast Score Baseball. The Braves win a 12-inning marathon over the Marlins by a final score of 3-2. Let's see how the rest of the majors fared here on June 20th. We've got the Blue Jays and the Orioles, who are both ends. Toronto rolls a 41, that is 4. Baltimore rolls a 34, that is 3. That'll be a win for the Bluebirds. And yeah, I'm glad I skipped the rain delay on that one, Troy. I didn't want to have the game end like that on a tie. So yeah, definitely didn't make sense for me to let the rain delay go. Plus, we've had that rare play a couple of times in this replay, and I wanted to get a little variety here. Royals and the White Sox. Kansas City, 054 is 5. Chicago, P63, that is 7. That'll be a win for the Pale Hose. Brewers and the Reds. Milwaukee, N23 is 3. Cincinnati, M21, that is 2, and that's a win for the Beer Makers. Twins and the Indians. Minnesota, P12 is 1. Cleveland, U61 is 8. That'll be a win for the Tribe. Yankees and the Tigers. Yankees, N51 is 4. Detroit, Q36 is also 4. They will go to extras. New York rolls a 3, plus 1 is 4. Detroit rolls a 2, plus 2 is 4 by virtue of home field. Tigers will take that one in extras. Rockies and the Astros. Colorado, U24 is 4. Houston, 041 is also 4. They too will go to extras. Colorado rolls a 4, rolls a 2, minus 4 is -1. Houston rolls a 1, plus 0 is 1. That'll be a win for the Spacefarers in extras. Diamondbacks at the Dodgers. Arizona, R21 is 3. Dodgers, S61 is 8. That'll be a win for the Dodgers. Expos and the Mets. Montreal, P26 is 3. Mets, L16 is 2. That's a win for the Expos. Seattle and Oakland. Mariners, W16 is 4. Oakland, X22 is also 4. A lot of extra inning games in this block. This will be another one. Seattle rolls a 2, plus 0. Oakland rolls a 5, minus 1 is 4. That'll be a win for Oakland in extras. Phillies at the Pirates. Philadelphia, M13 is 1. Pittsburgh, P15 is 3. The Pirates will hang the Jolly Roger. Giants at the Padres. San Francisco, 043 is 4. San Diego, R26 is 3. That'll be a win for the G-Men. Cubs and the Cardinals are both T's. Cubs roll a 44. That is 5. Cardinals roll a 65. That is 9. The Redbirds will beat the Baby Bears. Red Sox and the Devil Rays. Boston, M45 is 4. Tampa Bay, 012 is 1. That'll be a win for the Bo Sox. Angels and the Rangers. Anaheim, J42 is 3. Texas, T22 is 4. That'll be a win for the Rangers as Texas continues their winning ways in this replay. June 21st, Marlins and the Braves. Marlins, R31 is 3. Braves, P53 is 5. That's a win for Atlanta. White Sox and the Orioles. White Sox, 066 is 9. Looks like they wanted this one. Orioles, M62 is 5. That'll be a win for the Pale Hose. Twins and the Tribe. Minnesota, P24 is 3. Cleveland, U42 is 5. That'll be a win for the Tribe. Diamondbacks and the Rockies. Arizona, N43 is 4. Colorado, W22 is also 4. They will go to extras. Arizona rolls a 3, -1 is 2. Colorado rolls a 4, -4 is 0. That'll be a win for the Snakes in extras. Reds and the Astros. Cincinnati, P36 is 4. Houston, Q15 is 3. That game belongs to the Reds. Expos and the Mets. Montreal, P33 is 4. Mets, L22 is 2. That's a win for the Expos. Mariners and the Athletics. Seattle wanted this one. W66 is 10. Yeah, they definitely wanted this one. Oakland, X35 is 5. That'll be a win for the Mariners as they double up Oakland. Phillies and the Pirates. Philadelphia, M53 is 4. Pittsburgh, P33 is also 4. They will go to extras. Phillies roll a 6 +0. Pirates roll a 5 +1 is 6 by virtue of home field. Pirates get that win in extras. Giants and the Padres. San Francisco, O55 is 5. San Diego, R33 is 4. Another win for the G-Men. Cubs and the Cardinals, both T's. Chicago rolls a 46. That is 6. St. Louis rolls a 53. That is 7. That's another win for the Redbirds. Red Sox and the Devil Rays. Boston, M13 is 1. Tampa Bay, O64 is 7. That'll be a win for the Devil Rays. Angels and the Rangers. Anaheim, J24 is 2. Texas, T16 is 3. That's a win for the Rangers. June 22nd. White Sox and the Orioles. Chicago, O62 is 6. Baltimore, M54 is 4. That's another win for the Pale Hose. Blue Jays and the Red Sox. Toronto, Q25 is 3. Boston, R11 is 1. That'll be a win for the Bluebirds. Brewers and the Cubs. Milwaukee, R41 is 4. Chicago, Q12 is 1. That'll be a win for the Beer Makers. Diamondbacks and the Rockies. Arizona, N16 is 2. Colorado, W24 is 4. The Rockies will double up the Snakes. Twins and the Tigers. I'm going to re-roll that die since I was trying to pull it through and it turned on me. Minnesota, N55 is 5. Detroit, P14 is 2. The Twins will beat up the Tigers. Phillies and the Marlins. Philadelphia, Q33 is 4. Florida, S44 is 5. That'll be a win for the Fishies. Reds and the Astros. Cincinnati, P12 is 1. Houston, Q42 is 5. That'll be a win for the Astros. Indians and the Royals. Cleveland, P36 is 4. Kansas City, N13 is 2. The Tribe will double up the Royals. Padres at the Dodgers. San Diego, R42 is 4. Dodgers, O14 is 2. The Friars will pray up that win. Braves and the Mets. Atlanta, Q16 is 3. Mets, P12 is 1. That'll be a win for the Bravos. Rangers in Oakland to play the Athletics. Texas, V43 is 6. Oakland, O35 is 4. That'll be a win for Texas. Expos and the Pirates. Montreal, K15 is not a lot, most likely. K15 is 2. Pittsburgh, M46 is a big game. 35 sends them plus 3 columns. So Pittsburgh on column P. With a 62 is 6. The Pirates will hang the Jolly Roger. Angels and the Mariners. Anaheim, S51 is 5. Seattle, V12 is 3. That'll be a win for the Halos. Giants at the Mariners. No, Giants at the Cardinals, actually. San Francisco, T63 is 8. Cardinals, S16 is 3. The G-Men will beat up the Redbirds. Yankees and the Devil Rays. Yankees, M42 is 4. Tampa Bay, P46 is 5. Tampa Bay will get that win. June 23rd. White Sox and the Orioles. White Sox, O35 is 4. Baltimore, M55 is also 4. They will go to extras. White Sox roll a 1, plus 1 is 2. Baltimore rolls a 1, plus 1 is 2 by virtue of home field. Baltimore will take that one in extras. Blue Jays and the Red Sox. Blue Jays, Q12 is 1. Boston, R44 is 5. The Bo Sox will beat up the Bluebirds. Brewers and the Cubs, we will see these two teams on Wednesday night. Brewers, R42 is 4. Cubs, Q21, that is 3. And the beer makers will get the Baby Bears drunk and have their way with them. Diamondbacks and the Rockies. Arizona, N23 is 3. Colorado, W34 is 5. That'll be a win for the Rockies. Twins and the Tigers. Minnesota, N42 is 4. Detroit, P36 is also 4. They will go to extras. Minnesota rolls a 1, plus 2 is 3. Detroit rolls a 1, plus 2 is 3. That'll be a win for the Tigers by virtue of home field in extras. Phillies and the Marlins. Philadelphia, Q25, that is 3. Florida, S45, that is 5. That's a win for the Marlins. Reds and the Astros. Cincinnati, P36 is 4. Houston, Q53 is 5. That'll be a win for the Astros. Indians and the Royals. Cleveland, P51 is 5. Kansas City, N31 is 3. That's a win for the Tribe. Padres and the Dodgers. San Diego, R53 is a big game. 44 sends them plus 5 columns. Column W for San Diego. 56 is 9. Dodgers. 0-15 is 2. The Padres will beat up the Dodgers. Braves and the Mets. Atlanta. Q61 is 7. Mets. P16 is 3. That'll be a win for the Bravos. Rangers and the Athletics. Texas. V55 is 8. Oakland. 043 is 4. The Rangers continue their winning ways in this replay. Expos and the Pirates. Montreal. K64 is 6. Pirates. Pirates. M51 is 4. What the? That'll be a win for the Expos. Angels and the Mariners. Anaheim. S55 is 7. Seattle. V13 is 3. That'll be a win for the Halos. Giants and the Cardinals. San Francisco. T21 is 3. T21 is 4. St. Louis. S53 is 6. The Cardinals will beat the Giants. Yankees and the Devil Rays. Both teams roll a 46, and M for the Yankees is a big game. .54 sends the Yankees back 5 columns. They're on column H now. 61 is 4. Devil Rays with their P46 is 5. That's still a win for the Devil Rays. And that is your Ultra Quick Baseball by Downey Games tonight. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always Wednesday. Wednesday night, we will be at Wrigley Field, continuing the 2001 baseball season replay and Payoff Pitch Baseball, as the Milwaukee Brewers will be playing the Chicago Cubs. Ben Sheets will be on the mound for the Brewers against Jason Beret for the Cubs. Thursday, I'll be live on Jester's channel as we continue our top 100 board games of all time countdown. Saturday, Mystical Munchies will conclude out of the official Frozen Cookbook as we make the drink, apple cider worth melting for. Sunday next week, we'll be debuting a new dungeon crawl on the channel as we play 4 Against Darkness by Ganesha Games. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone. The Atlanta Braves get a pinch hit walk-off single by Brian Jordan in the bottom of the 12th inning to beat the Florida Marlins by a final score of 3-2. Once again, take care, and I will see you guys on Wednesday.